1250 AM and W272EK 102.3 FM, licensed to New Bern, North Carolina.
I'm Dr. Kyle Harner from Carolina Arthritis Center. Living with arthritis or joint pain doesn't have to limit your life. At Carolina Arthritis Center in Greenville, we're Eastern North Carolina's only private, single-specialty rheumatology clinic dedicated exclusively to your joint health. Our experienced team offers comprehensive care all under one roof, from consultations and joint injections to on-site laboratory, x-ray, bone density testing, and our specialized infusion suite. No more running around to multiple locations for your arthritis evaluation. When you need expert rheumatology care, choose the specialist who focus solely on conditions like yours every single day. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your mobility and comfort are our main priority. Call 252-321-8474 or visit carolina-arthritis.com to schedule your consultation today. Again, that number is 252-321-8474. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another incredible episode of your favorite weekend show. This is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio Network, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community from here in Eastern North Carolina to the rest of the world. And as always, I'm your man, your friend, your brother, the man that I call Victor Ihuka, and I have my goons here, my guys, my former friends, AY and Patrick. How you guys doing, fellas? What's up?
Good morning.
How's
Good
big
morning,
bit?
North Carolina, Greenville. We are so excited to be here this morning. As you can hear from our voices, and those that are watching us online, you can see that we are excited to be here. I don't know why Patrick is looking at me like that.
Yeah, like
we are,
what?
we are
How's
very,
it
very
looking at
excited
you?
to be here. It's another wonderful Saturday morning with a very, very bright, sunny day outside compared to last week.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Last week was
Oh,
one
God.
for the books.
But yes, we're here again this morning. So call your friends, your families, your neighbors, tell them that we are live, and it's going to be a wonderful show this morning. Patrick.
Good
How's it
morning, good morning, good morning, Snow Carolina. Good morning.
Say Snow Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good morning, Snow
okay,
Carolina.
okay, okay now.
This is Patrick once again on the 1, the 2, the 3, the awesome radio. We are in studio. It's an amazing Saturday morning. The sun is out. The snow is
Yeah,
out.
it is.
Everything is
Snow.
out. Yeah, snow is out. It's gone. But hey, it's been amazing. It was an amazing week. We almost saw the Lord in the snow, but
Oh yeah. Tell us about that.
Oh,
So
no,
you
yes.
almost saw the Lord in the snow. Yeah, last week was interesting,
it was a lot.
bro. That's the most snow I've seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
But
That's the
interestingly,
most snow North
Yeah.
Carolina has seen in over
North Carolina or Greenville,
Greenville has
Okay.
seen in over what? They said
a couple decades.
1980s.
Yeah, where was I in 1980? Let's see.
So what are we doing today?
Yes. In case you didn't know, it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
Come on, one time for Black History. Yes. Say it again.
No, let's.
Yes, it's Black History Month. It's a time to reflect, a time to celebrate, and a time to continue telling stories that shape who we are as a community. A quick shout out to the folks too listening to us, because we are not just on Awesome Radio 107.5 FM, 1570 AM WECU, but we are also on 102.3 FM and 1450 AM WNOS in New Bern and surrounding areas. So to our new listeners in New Bern and surrounding areas, welcome to the Pitt Perspectives family one time. Yes.
And to the Twitch W
Yes,
in the chat.
yes. We're on Twitch.
We're
We're
live on
broadcasting
Twitch.
on Twitch too. Yeah,
W is in
W
the
on the
chat.
yeah. Come on, one time for tweets.
God, I beg.
Yeah, man, it's
God,
amazing.
I
It's
beg.
amazing. And so imagine, we started broadcasting on February the 15th, 2025.
Yes,
So it's
yes.
been 1 year, man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
by
it's
next
almost
week.
a year.
Yes,
Since,
Dang.
1 year.
1
Bit
year of
Perspectives is a year old.
yeah,
Yes.
1 year of
Next week.
Next
yeah, 1 year of surviving you too. How about that?
Surviving who?
The two of you.
I mean, we are the ones surviving you.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's interesting, and it's the month of love too.
Don't worry, I'm going to release a video. 1 year of surviving Victor.
Bro, I beg you.
Mm.
That
That
sounds iffy, bro.
I'm going to break it into the nitty gritty, all the
Oh
details.
man, details of what? How you
People,
guys are?
y'all grab your popcorns. It's about to be a banger. Just hold on to it. It's going to be a documentary. This is we're in the age of releasing documentaries.
Abi?
So
Yeah, man. It's
as I
been.
went to the show with my 2 crew members,
Uh-huh.
one of them in particular.
Then there's this in the background.
Yeah, that music in the background.
I don't know what you guys
This
are
is
talking
Victor.
about.
Nah, it's going
This
to be
I don't know what
Victor
you're talking about.
Ihuka.
But yes, it's been
He's from
exciting
Nigeria.
actually. It's been exciting, being here, doing stuff with you all. People think, we come for each other a lot. It makes it fun. I don't think it's been boring. For me, it hasn't been boring. Yes, we're still live on Awesome Radio Network. We'll bring you the top community news recap right after the break. Don't touch that dial. Boom.
I'm Dr. Kyle Harner from Carolina Arthritis Center. Living with arthritis or joint pain doesn't have to limit your life. At Carolina Arthritis Center in Greenville, we're Eastern North Carolina's only private, single specialty rheumatology clinic dedicated exclusively to your joint health. Our experienced team offers comprehensive care all under one roof. From consultations and joint injections to on-site laboratory, x-ray, bone density testing, and our specialized infusion suite. No more running around to multiple locations for your arthritis evaluation. When you need expert rheumatology care, choose the specialist who focus solely on conditions like yours every single day. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your mobility and comfort are our main priority. Call 252-321-8474 or visit carolina-arthritis.com to schedule your consultation today. Again, that number is 252-321-8474. Carolina Arthritis Center.
Where your journey to health begins. Thank you for listening to the Awesome Radio Network from whatever means you're listening. We're on the call sign of WECU 1570 AM and 107.5 FM, Greenville, Winterville, the Pitt County area, and parts of Kinston on WNOS at 1450 AM and 102.3 FM, New Bern, Bayboro, Havelock, Pollocksville on WBISLP 106.9 FM, our Hispanic Christian radio on WYLT 100.3 FM, Rocky Mount, Nash, Edgecombe County. Don't forget, we are worldwide and global at awesomeradionetwork.org. Do you have something to say? A message for the masses? Reach us at 252-756-3137. That's 252-756-3137. We are Awesome Radio Network, where God gets the glory.
Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're tuned into the best radio show east of North Carolina. This is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio Network, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community from right here in the heart of Eastern North Carolina to the rest of the world. Before we get down to the conversations of today, as always, we'll bring you our top community news recap, proudly presented by Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins. What do we have, guys?
Yeah, for our first news, we have Sweetheart Foster Weekend gives shelter pets a Valentine's home.
Yes, Pitt County Animal Services is launching its Sweetheart Foster Weekend from Friday, February 13 through Monday, February 16, giving dogs, cats, puppies, and kittens a chance to spend Valentine's Day in a loving home instead of the shelter. The county provides all supplies for free, including food, toys, beds, crates, and carriers. With more than 90 animals currently in the shelter, officials say the program is a perfect low commitment way to help, and foster families can choose to return or adopt their pets after the weekend. So yes, this is very innovative. So the Pitt County Animal Services, they are launching this Sweetheart Foster Weekend, so you can, you know, get cats, puppies, kittens, and all that too, and they provide all the supplies for free. So this is your sign. If you've been thinking of adopting a pet, test running it, yes, this is your sign. Moving on.
Yes, the next news I have here says North Carolina and South Carolina lead the nation in population growth.
Yes, for this next news, North Carolina and South Carolina are now the fastest growing states in the country, according to new U.S. Census data. North Carolina added 84,000 new residents, the most in the nation, while South Carolina had the highest growth rate overall at 1.5%. Experts say people are moving to the Carolinas for better affordability, quality of life, and remote work flexibility, while growth in states like Florida and Texas has slowed due to rising housing costs, insurance, and lifestyle concerns. These population shifts could also impact future political powers after the 2030 census. Interesting stuff going on. Moving on.
Yeah, we have historic snowstorm drops over a foot of snow across Greenville.
Yes, Greenville and surrounding areas saw at least a foot of snow, the most since the 1980s. Wow. Causing widespread road closures, travel restrictions, and emergency responses across Pitt County. City and state crews worked for days to clear major roads, while residents were urged to stay home. Despite the challenges, officials reported fewer crashes than expected, crediting residents for staying off the road. Leaders praised first responders and city workers for their efforts, calling the storm a rare but powerful reminder of community cooperation during extreme weather. Yes.
Yes, the next one says Greenville police warn residents about fake DMV email scam.
Yes, in our final news of the day, Greenville police are warning residents about scam emails pretending to be from the NCDMV, falsely claiming unpaid citations and demanding payments within 72 hours. Police stressed that the DMV does not issue citations or request payments by email or text. Residents are urged to delete the message immediately, avoid clicking links, and never share personal or financial information. Anyone who already responded should contact their bank right away and report the scam to the North Carolina Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division. Yes, that's all we have for you today on our top community news recap, proudly presented by Carolina Arthritis Center. Come on, guys, one time for Carolina Arthritis Center. Yes.
You like it?
Yes, on our community voices section today, this morning, it's interesting the last news about the fake email scams. Because have you ever wondered how these folks get these emails, right? How they get this data and all, and that's all part of what we'll be talking about this. Why are you laughing, Patrick? Tell me.
Because the scam says if you don't pay within 72 hours.
Bro,
It's funny because I've got something similar.
Oh, you did?
And I'm like, bruh, I'm not driving, bro. Why do I have a toll to pay? Which
Yeah.
one?
I think the other one is how this USPS. And I
Yeah,
don't know how they
UPS,
get
yeah.
that. No, US Postal Services,
Yeah.
like they text you and they say you copy this the link and put it in a like a browser.
Yeah.
And for some reason they do that when you're expecting a package.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had to do that, bro. And
You
I-
pressed on a link.
like it was wild. That's the thing too. Again, because I
Bro,
was expecting a package,
like,
and then
okay,
I keep
guys,
seeing.
since we need to do scamming 101, look, like, this is simple. Whenever you see a link, you don't just click on a
It's
link.
talking from experience, though.
I mean, no, this is what I was
You've
taught.
been there, done
Like,
that.
no, I did CAT, which is computer application technology. You never click on a link for one, whether it's in your email, your text. Like, don't click on the link, because you clicking is you giving them. Like, there's this thing on WhatsApp where you could send a thing like a food place address, and you mask it as like having somebody show you their location. You mask it as like a location to Walmart or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, anybody can do that.
Wow. So if you need some information about scams and how to protect yourself, please contact Patrick
No.
Mbaya
Do not
Lufulu.
tap on links and anything that is like a time
I think
constraint.
there is actually a course that we're given to do as you students.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think it's-
At the beginning of almost I think
Training,
every
yeah.
semester.
But I mean,
yeah.
that's for emails. I'm talking about like there are some. I mean, it's
Text,
become
yeah.
like very sophisticated. But yes,
Anything that has a time limit. Why do you have a time limit?
I think that's the thing
Say
about.
within 24 hours.
But
you
that's the
should
thing
pay.
about scams too. They try to make it, to put some pressure.
Yeah.
And
high
people
risk
fall
situation.
too. And then you think about it, you have people of various ages, you have people of again different levels of understanding. But yes, we're talking about really something. Don't worry, we'll have the time to talk about all this. This week on Pitt Perspectives, we're asking a question, very interesting question people live with every day, but rarely stop to unpack. Privacy in the digital age. Is this still a right or is it a trade-off? Yes, we are asking, would you trade your data for convenience? So people don't realize this, but Face ID, like you're literally putting your face on stuff. So from Face ID, unlocking our phones to apps predicting what we want before we say it. Convenience runs everything now, and behind every swipe, behind every click, behind every accept all on the terms and conditions, our data is being collected, analyzed, and often sold. So yes, on this episode, we are talking about stuff, privacy, and convenience. And we are asking three simple questions as always. Have you ever traded privacy for convenience without thinking about it, without thinking twice? Also, where should the line be drawn between personalization and surveillance? And I think the final one is, do you think future generations will care about privacy or redefine it? Talking about future generations, as you all know, we have, a resident Gen Z in the house that can
Hey,
speak,
Jesus.
bring that future generation
One time
perspective.
for
One time for the future generation.
Oh God, I beg you.
Oh. Oh man, yeah, that's interesting. Yes. Oh, Nje, we have someone in the chat. Joining from Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. Come on, one time for Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. Yes. Uche Nje says, I'm glad to learn that Black history is celebrated and honored over there. Yes, it's a really big deal,
Yes, it is.
Black history, Black excellence. Yes, it's been honored. Yeah, so like we're saying, we're asking folks, have you ever traded privacy for convenience without thinking twice? And where should the line be drawn between personalization and surveillance? And do you think future generations will care about privacy or redefine it? Yes, our phone lines are still 252-756-2008. 252-756-2008. And you can also drop your comments in the chat across all the social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, everywhere you get your podcast, you get this radio show. Would love to hear from you. 252-756-2008. Yes, we'll be going on a break, and when we come back, we'll be hearing from these two mini amateur experts. This is Awesome Radio Network. Don't touch the dial. Boom.
A diaspora conference on Pan-Africanism and Black History celebrations, February 27th through March 1st on the campus of East Carolina University. There will be intellectual discussions, music performances, fashion shows, storytelling, cultural exhibitions, and more. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, February 27, 28, and March 1st, beginning 8 o'clock a.m. on the campus of East Carolina University. For more inquiries, email WANGILAM@ECU.edu. A diaspora conference on Pan-Africanism and Black History celebrations, February 27th through March 1st. Email WANGILAM@ECU.edu. Let's have an international dialogue. Awesome Radio. Yes, awesome, 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 awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yes, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're tuned into the best radio show, the best platform in the world.
Oh, yes.
This is Pitt Perspectives on
By far.
Awesome Radio Network, the show where we share stories, we celebrate culture, and we inspire community. Yes, we still have some people in the chat to say, Duru Precious says, I'm glad knowing that Black history is being talked about. Duru Pen from Ababia State, Nigeria. Incredible. Yes, it's interesting too how if you're not in the US, sometimes you might not realize that there is Black History Month.
Yeah.
So yes, shout out to you all too. Yes, February is Black History Month in the United States. Yes, talking about our topic, we're talking about privacy, especially in the digital age. Everything seems to be going crazy. Like everything seems to be going digital, nuclear, and all of that. So privacy seems to have, gone in the back burner. But we are asking folks if you've ever knowingly traded privacy for convenience without thinking twice, and where should the line be drawn between personalization and surveillance? And do you think future generations will care about privacy or redefine it entirely? And we have the honor of having a future generation, in the building. Yes. Our phone lines are still 252-756-2008, 252-756-2008. And you can also drop us your comments in the chat. Yes, let's start with you guys. So, talking about privacy, yeah, I feel like, I guess, let me just let you guys speak. What do you guys think? Have you ever knowingly traded privacy for convenience? Because I guess the opposite of the convenience would be probably the inconvenience, for example, of having to go through the terms and conditions, and all that. So if you've ever read the terms and conditions on an app or any mobile application, please put it in the chat or call and tell us. We need to find someone who's ever read through terms and conditions. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Any of you can, take it off?
I'll go ahead. I think for one, we all trade.
Okay, well,
privacy for
fair enough.
convenience
Fair
by
enough.
accepting terms and conditions.
Fair enough.
Like I've never in my life once just like stopped and read the terms and
Oh, yeah?
conditions. I always scroll up. Accept, second government, and we don't even know what we're accepting.
That's interesting.
Just accept everything that comes with the terms and conditions. But yeah, we're also in an age where streaming is a big thing.
Okay.
Where being famous everybody wants to be famous.
Oh, really?
Whether it's on
Not
IG,
everybody, but yeah.
on TikTok, or everybody wants to be famous. At least the young people do.
Yeah.
Because of what it comes with.
Right.
Because of the benefits, right?
Right.
Comes with a lot of benefits.
Most people are trying to go away from the traditional 9-to-5 job.
Right.
And so most people are opting to. They are hoping that
They become influencers, right?
Yeah. And let's not lie, it's not for everybody.
Well, I mean, it's always going to be like that.
Yes.
Think about any profession.
Yes.
There's going to be, the big guys, and then obviously everybody finds their place.
Yes.
But yes, that's...
Yeah, and that is, I think that's the one time that I knowingly traded my privacy for.
It's interesting now that you say this. I remember how for some apps that require location services, you have the allow, and then you have use only when the app is open or something, and then you have don't allow. So I find myself doing like use only when the app is open, because bro, some of these apps be doing stuff in the background to like collecting metadata and all that. Yeah, you want to say something?
No. It was just the options. There are some that do use once.
Yeah.
Use once, then
Yeah.
And then there's this thing too, some apps do where after 6 months. Oh, someone said I mostly don't. Okay, yeah. Esther Olama, yeah, Esther Olama Shedrack here joining from Abba. I say, man, my Abba people are showing up. Yeah, I love you all, man. Yes, NATO narrates says, do people read terms and conditions?
I don't think.
Yeah, that's the question we're asking too.
Yeah. If anybody reads terms and conditions, only the people that designed.
Well, it's
They
interesting
double check
too.
to make sure that it's well spelled.
You know,
and all
this
those
is one
things.
of those things
But
people
I
don't
think
even think about.
the terms and condition I would say I actually read was the rent
Bro,
and that is also very long. But I read
Bro,
it. I read it from beginning to the end. Like
Oh,
I wish
Yeah,
I could say I did.
I
but-
actually I actually read that one.
I mean,
what did you discover that was new that you didn't know?
I mean, because I mean, in my own defense, I was just coming to the US for the first time.
okay.
So I'm signing a release agreement in a new country. I need to understand.
So
what
did you
is-
understand?
I did.
You know, the interesting thing is with those terms and conditions, it's in there that you can't sue the apartment or something. Yeah, and it's in there that the apartment can
Sue
like
you.
sue you or let you go at any time. They can come into your apartments to inspect without notice
And then
all that.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
it's
things
wild.
with the pets things, and
Yep.
you know, I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like it's deliberately made very
Long,
convoluted.
yeah.
Yeah. Patrick gets excited whenever I use an English word he doesn't understand.
No,
Yeah.
no. I get excited whenever you use a
So-
big word that
so
you don't
there
have
is-
to use.
there is
She said it gets convoluted.
Okay,
Why?
so how else did you say it?
Like it gets like a lot. It's a lot.
What's that? That's pedestrian, bro. I'm a graduate student. I have a rich vocabulary. So
This is why African
Why
there
not
was,
use
there
it?
was one new word I learned this
Okay.
week, and I said I was going to use it.
okay,
And
now
a
this
good
is your chance.
opportunity.
Yeah, use
So,
it.
Victor is being an obscurantist.
That sounds like
I
an
hear
insult.
obscure, yeah, I
That
hear
sounds like
obscure.
an
So
insult.
it means someone who deliberately uses very difficult, like big words.
But I don't. But I don't deliberately use it though.
Yes, you do.
I said
I
I
don't.
don't.
Yes, you do. It's like convoluted.
Like I'm speaking on the fly though,
Yes. Yes.
bro.
I feel like one of these days you go in a dictionary and like,
Or-
which
Nah,
are the
do you remember
difficult
Patrick
words?
Obeambwa back
Yes,
in Nigeria?
yes.
There's this politician that's deliberate. Yes, that's who would be an
So
obscurantist or
someone who
something.
tried to hide the meaning of something. So it deliberately uses
Obscures.
try
That's
to like
interesting,
doesn't want
but
you to
that's
know
not-
what is yeah.
So in my head, I'm also always thinking about what's the best word that comes to me to describe something. And it's also interesting how words might be similar, but some certain words actually mean specific things too. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what I am for. So my friend, I'm not trying to be an obscurantist.
Terms
yes.
are convoluted.
Yeah, most people don't read terms and conditions. I mean, even the apps too. I think there's this nice thing where apps would ask you if they could have access to your photos on the phone.
Yes.
Allow for 6
Yes.
months or allow some. And I mean, it's
And then now there's a new thing where apps are tracking you and you have to say ask not to track.
yeah. And
Yes.
No,
You've
that's-
not seen it on iPhone. Like
No, I don't use an iPhone.
oh,
I mean, it's scary. This is a very interesting.
Yeah.
This is a very, very interesting. Yeah, we have a comment in the chat. Do you want to read it, Gen Z?
yes. Estro, okay, your username is
Say
too long.
Estro.
Just say
Esther
Esther,
Olama
Esther is the
Shadrach.
Yeah, Esther, yes, you. Most apps eavesdrop on our conversations and make recommendations based on that. That is true, I think. I once talked about a particular gadget with a friend physically, only for me to see them when I came home on IT. I felt unsafe at that moment. We all did.
But that's a real
That
thing.
actually
too.
It
happened to me
is,
this
yeah,
week.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes, like it was in the most like in the strangest way. So
Yeah,
I was
unnerving way.
I was watching on YouTube. I
Okay.
was joining my church service, music service on YouTube, and then my pastor mentioned the brand of a car,
Okay.
a very American brand that is very rare, not one of the popular ones.
Boy.
At least,
Buick?
yes, bro. I opened Instagram and I saw ad from that particular. I'm like,
yeah.
from where?
Wow,
Guy.
my enemies are in the chats, but it's fine.
Hey, confirmation.
My
Confirmation.
enemies are in the chats.
Zara's Empire in the comment section says yes. Victor deliberately uses difficult English.
My enemies.
Here we go. Yes. So every time I pointed it out, this guy would be like, I don't know
Fabrizio
English words.
Here we
Why
go.
are
It's
these
not that I don't know
guys-
the words. I know the exact words.
Fabrizio Ihuka.
Why are you giving my enemies ammunition?
Yes, Zara's Empire, you're a great person. You live long. Yes. It is very true. Victor uses big words for no reason. at all.
Bro, I don't even know what. Yes, this is Awesome Radio Network. We'll be back right after the break. Hey, don't touch the dial. Boom.
Awesome Radio Network is gearing up for our annual Mother's Day and Father's Day gift bag giving for the residents at McGregor Downs Health Center. $10 will sponsor one bag. If you would like to donate towards this community event, contact us 252-756-3137. And together we can show the love of Jesus, encourage and brighten the hearts of the residents during their stay at the McGregor Downs Health Center, Greenville. Donor's name, organization can be attached to the cards if desired. To learn more about this annual community event, contact us at 252-756-3137. That's 252-756-3137. We are a 501c3 organization under Community Care Fellowship doing business as Awesome Radio Network, where God gets the glory.
Yes, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. In case you're just joining us, this is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio Network, and today we're talking about something interesting, something that affects our daily lives that people rarely see it and stop to think or talk about. Yes, we're talking about privacy in the digital age. Are we trading privacy for convenience? So yes, our call-in lines are still 252-756-2008. 252-756-2008, and we are still asking folks, have you ever traded privacy for convenience without thinking twice? It seems to be that the general consensus is yes. People usually typically trade privacy for convenience. Yes, and we're asking folks, where should the line be drawn between personalization and surveillance? And do you think future generations will care about privacy or redefine it? Yes, let's talk about the generational differences for a minute.
Okay. Before we go into that,
Okay.
I was just,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
on my mind I
Alright,
just wanted to mention the fact that, to be fair to a lot of us, and I think I mentioned this before the show,
Louder.
the way the whole thing is being structured these
Yeah, the
days,
setup.
there's almost hardly anything you can do about it. To be fair,
Yeah.
like, except if you don't want to be online again, which
That's
is
what I was going to talk about. What
which
would happen
is-
if you didn't like accept terms and conditions?
You won't use the app, bro. The app is going to close.
Well, the only way, I mean, it's possible to not be online these days. It's possible, but it's going to be very
I
difficult.
mean, your
Very
quality
There are
of life will
people,
be different.
yeah, there are people. I know people who are not online. They only use like all these just call and receive kind of phones. I don't know what they call them, but like
Right.
no internet phones.
Right.
Maybe that's the best word I
Because
can
they
use.
don't have any
Yeah,
means to-
No
I've seen-
internet.
I've-
It's
I've
just
seen just one
it only
person
just
with a-
calls, send SMS,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I've seen somebody with a flip phone.
Okay.
I was so surprised. I was like, wow, these people still exist. Like,
Yeah, people do. I
Yeah,
mean,
people
not
use those kind of
everybody,
phones.
I mean, I get it, but it depends on, the person's lifestyle, what they
Yeah.
want out of life.
And this
all that
particular
stuff.
person I'm talking about, it's not like he's even probably in his 40s. So it's not like old generation
Right.
kind of old.
Right.
I mean, he's still elderly, but like
Right.
someone in their 40s, you don't expect them to not use
Right.
internet, right? Yeah.
I think another aspect to this, aside from the apps too, is the websites. You know how like you visit a website and then you see like
there is
manage
this
cookies.
video, there is this
you
video
know.
where someone was trying to dramatize that thing, and the person, so the door is the internet
Yeah.
on the page, and the person opens the door, and people just brought out the cookies and they're checking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
cookies,
Chop
yeah.
cookies, chop
They're like, so I
cookies.
think those things are some of the things that track. They say they make, they save those metadata. They make, being on that website easier. Like the next time you come, it will take less, resources to access the website and all that. But at the end of the day, it also tracks your, I guess, I mean, it's so crazy that
And
even
I'll
your
usually
clicks-
reject, but there are some websites
Essential
that
cookies,
they
yeah.
don't allow you to reject. You either
you can't
accept
reject everything.
or you. And if I really want to be
It's
on
a
that website,
monopoly.
I
Are you
have to
happy?
accept.
Bro,
It's a monopoly, eh?
See, Zara's Empire, I need to find out who you are. I need to find out who you are in person. Because
Another
you're giving my.
Wait, I'm not seeing you comments. So what's going on? But you guys just
it's interesting. Yes, I'm going to talk. I was trying to sort of segue to generational differences. How privacy probably means different things to different people. I mean, when you bring, say, a 50 or 60-year-old who doesn't have any knowledge of, say, the internet for sure, and you explain these things like, hey, if you want to get on this, you'd have to have some of these things. And I also think the way these things are couched, the language in which these things are written, makes it seem very innocent. You don't realize that maybe you are trading your data. I mean, there are some apps that will tell you, please enable tracking so that we can show you relevant ads. You talk about it's dropping. Sometimes it feels like the moment you think something, it pops up. Like
Yeah.
it's scary.
Oh no, I've experienced that. So I know when you talk about things, you can hear them. I mean, they can hear you, and then something pops up. There was a time that there was an old video I was thinking of. Like it just hit me that, oh, I remember this video used to be really funny. Then I went to
Yeah.
IG before I knew it. First video in, second video was exactly that video.
Bro,
And I stopped and I looked around. I was like,
It's insane.
what is
Like,
going on?
Well,
I
so,
didn't say it. I thought it.
so,
Are they reading my thoughts?
so the thing is, I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to read your thoughts. It might be possible. I don't. I told you guys before this is that that's not my area of strength.
specialization.
However, there is something called the adjacent possible.
Okay.
Where, so for example, it was used by scientists in innovations. So they notice that there are times where a breakthrough in technology is coming, and like 5-7 people are coming with the exact same thing at the same time
Okay.
without consulting each other.
Right.
So it means that thing has grown to a level where this is the next possible thing.
Yeah.
Like the most likely thing to happen next. So the reason I'm bringing this in is because there are times where we are doing things online,
Right.
not necessarily, consciously. Maybe
There's a whole.
the algorithm is
metaphysical
tracking
thing
tracking
to
your
probably.
your online
Footprints.
your footprint and
Right.
those things you're doing. And then for that thing to come to your thought at that point in time, it's been some other things leading up to that thing
Wow,
in your own
that's-
mind.
that's
So the
interesting.
moment it comes to your mind, that's the next possible thing to come to your mind.
I mean,
And it applies to the algorithm too. The algorithm also follows the next possible thing that can come, like that you should be looking for at that time.
that's
So the algorithm know that.
That's
I was
interesting.
reminiscing
So
of
it
my
means-
old
it means
video.
your
I mean,
internet
that's
foot-
one explanation. I
Your-
don't know if it's
your internet footprint is aligning with what your mind is also working
Well,
with.
I see
actually.
that too. So, two things I wanted to point out, and then we'll talk about someone in the chat that dropped a very interesting comment. I think this is something around like the collective consciousness, how like a group of people, are sort of in tune. One idea seems to be spreading even without anybody saying anything. But that's by the way. I think the second one I wanted to talk about, I probably forgot about this.
Okay.
But yes, let's talk about
Yeah,
the thing in
we'll
the
go
chat.
ahead and
yeah.
talk about,
yeah, the chat.
So Opus Fetus says, this conversation is making me reminisce a lot. I just remembered when I subscribed to a dating app, what is happening to my profile on that app. Oh,
Chim. That's Chim.
Yeah.
You
Oh
don't
my
know what
god,
it
that's
is.
what it means. It's Igbo
Oh,
actually.
Chim.
That's Igbo, yeah. That's a meme from Speed Darlington.
Oh, Chim.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's another thing too. It's dating apps and trying to.
oh, that's literally, oh Lord.
Yeah. Oh lord. Oh my god. Yeah. That's.
So I think
that's-
he's trying to say that he's probably no longer active on that side.
But it's
But
probably
his
showing.
data is still there.
Still dating.
Yes, what I was going to talk about was I think there are people that make the argument that our habits, our norms are actually being controlled, right? Like we seem like we feel like we have control, but we don't. Because think about everything we are saying. What it does is we provide data for this. Think about those something agent sense you mentioned, how the things that show up on our feeds, the kind of things and the kind of ads we are shown, and stuff, those things that actually affect how we see the world and how we connect to the internet. Excuse me. Sometimes those things are not in our conscious control. Because think about it, when you open the internet and you're scrolling, whatever it shows you is what you're scrolling. It's not like you always go and search for certain content that you want. I mean, you would do it maybe every once in a while. And how, there's this idea that part of losing that privacy, part of, trading that privacy for convenience is that our norms, the way we see the world, the content we consume is actually controlled. I mean, big tech is a big thing too. The whole conspiracy around big tech and how our data is being trained and all that, and I mean, there's a whole psychology thing too. There's a whole psychological aspect to how masses are being controlled using media and all that. I mean, it's scary when you go down that rabbit hole, man.
And I think the algorithm is actually getting more intelligent these days.
It is,
and I think it's a good thing because on more so in the side of most of the apps now kind of easily and quickly understand your tastes and then just keep feeding you in that direction.
That's exactly.
I know TikTok is very big on that because I mean, a few times I get
trained. The training.
I get to use TikTok. It's very fast. Like if you start using TikTok today, like just keep scrolling, and I think he also knows if you stay on the video long enough, he knows that okay, if you just scroll past, it also knows the difference.
It's
like,
a thing.
So this person did not
how many
watch.
seconds you spent on
this person watched
digital
watch,
footprints,
just scroll.
Digital
So
footprints,
he knows that this guy stayed on this video, he must like it. In the next 3, 4, 5 videos, he's going to keep, and that's why TikTok is very addictive.
It is
because it happened to me. I think it was sometime last year. That day, I was looking for this. There was this Faceless, or what's that guy's name? The song that was trending.
Faceless.
Serenity or something like that. No.
Okay.
That one. Yes. So there was this guitar, bass guitar cover that was trending. So I saw it on Twitter, and I knew that it was from TikTok because there was this logo of. So I went to TikTok to look for it because I liked it. I was hearing that bass cover for the first time. Bass cover. Yeah. The moment I got there, I saw the video. I watched it, and I went on the guy's page, watched a couple videos, came back. The next video I saw was another guitar cover of another song of a different person.
So now you're looking at guitar covers.
And I love those kind of things. Guitars, music.
Right.
But they kept giving me different covers. Guy, I was on that thing for almost 2 hours.
You see what I mean? So that whole auto suggestion thing, like it's feeding you. And I read a research, or I saw a research or info about a research this week that's Gen Z. This is sad that Gen Z are the only generation that are less smart than the generation before them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I mean, they do all these, IQ tests and all those things, basically as a function of
It depends which Gen Z.
information being. It's always an average though.
Yeah.
Like information is everywhere right now. You literally, I mean, some people live by like Google searches, and these things have built enough trust with us that you take the first thing that shows up on a Google search page, and even SEO is a thing, search engine optimization. So one of the things people do that's sinister is all these big folks that try to do propaganda. One of the things they do, because these algorithms are trained on data, what they need to do is to provide a huge enough chunk of data that it sort of compromises the search engines. So it floods it because apparently it draws from a stream of data and all that. I mean, it's just insane. So they say Gen Z, I mean, this is the first time, because usually it's such that knowledge accumulates and the generations keep getting better and more intelligent. But for the first time in known history, Gen Zs are dumber.
So I think the explanation for that is
one explanation.
One explanation for that to be, see, in learning there is a rigor that comes with learning,
right?
That makes people learn and understand things more and become more
Right.
intelligent. That rigor is fast disappearing.
Yeah.
Where
Oh yeah.
there are people who did their projects like by hand, but now there are a lot of AI tools that you can use to make things easier. You know, more recently, I was in church on Sunday, and my pastor was talking about this, reading the Bible, for example, and he talked about how there are apps now where there is what's it called, the translation, the Greek translation,
Right.
Esword and all those other apps, so where you can read and then check the Greek translation of those words and then understand it better. And he said when he started learning the Bible, he didn't have all of that. He had to use concordance. Concordance is like a dictionary.
Oh,
So those words will give you the same, but you have to search. And when you search it, you have to by hand open the concordance, look for the word. It gives you different verses where those words occur. You now go and read those verses yourself. So he said the rigor of doing all of that helped him to memorize those scriptures even faster, because he had to search it by hand, look for the word, and But now you just type. Sometimes you don't even
You even say, "Hey
app.
Siri,"
And then it makes it easy. There's no rigor of going through all of that anymore. So it's even more difficult to even retain information these days, because you are like, why do I want to retain it? Really? When we started using mobile phones, we were memorizing people's
Yep. 252.
These days, people hardly memorize numbers again, because
true,
why am I
actually.
memorizing?
That's true.
And those little exercises help your brain to,
Yep.
just like
Yep.
exercising,
Yep.
workouts. It helps your brain to, and that is why there's something I do. So there are these like tests, mathematics questions that people put online, just say, and it's sometimes confused and say,
Right.
what is the answer? Whenever I see those kind of things, I don't scroll past. I make sure I solve it every time, because I feel like this is some mental
Right.
exercise for me. So
Right.
anytime I see any mathematics equation online, I'm trying to solve it myself by hand.
That's interesting. And I think the other one is screen time too.
Bro,
Like screen time is another crazy one. Like, and Apple has this thing where it sends you like a summary at the end of the week. Like your screen time this week is, and then you see that like on the average in a 24-hour day, you're having like 15 hours online.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes. Have you ever checked yours? I think Jesus.
I've checked, but
Bro,
7
with
hours is the max. What do
You
mean?
with you doing TikTok and all that. Why are you lying?
Yes.
Why are you lying?
Let's
Patrick?
check it now. Let's check it now.
Why are you lying?
Don't worry. Let's continue.
But so for me, what I try to do is to
Omota, you hear from Mbaya. Yeah, shout out to you, Omota. Mbaya people are representing. Come on, another time for Mbaya. Yeah, yes. It's amazing how we connect to folks from around the world, man. Hey, you should bring your South African people. Let's do some internet wars. Yeah.
Nah.
But you should bring your South Africans. Do you even have friends in? You saying Jesus? Okay, and what did you see?
The average is 7 hours 8 minutes.
Daily from last week.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Cool. Do you check it like daily, like which days?
I don't, but I know I've checked it. See, I even had a figure in my head that 7 hours averages.
Mine is more than that too. And
Obviously,
for me, it is the one I really track the most is social media. So I have stops on all my social media apps. This is number of hours.
What social media apps do you use the most? Let's see. Top 4 on your phone.
Top 4. It will be Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, Instagram and Twitter.
I don't use TikTok that
Top
much.
2
I
is,
delete, put
TikTok
on.
and Instagram.
Mine is Twitter and.
Interesting.
I don't know if YouTube counts.
YouTube
If YouTube
is-
counts as social media, then YouTube is number 1.
Okay,
I'm
YouTube.
always
I
on
go-
YouTube.
I
I'm
go
always
on
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
I go on YouTube every day before bed.
Bruh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
always on YouTube.
I mean, YouTube,
Every day before
especially if you use premium, like, why
Yeah,
would you
yeah,
be on
I'm
YouTube?
always on YouTube.
Like, yeah,
And I also
mine is
feel like the reason why
Facebook,
I prefer
Instagram,
YouTube is
Reddit,
because
Reddit,
YouTube, I think YouTube is more controlled in terms of, so in kind of
More
my
regulated,
situation,
what you're saying.
in terms of my own situation now, there are things that when you are online, it feels like you're in the marketplace and people are shouting, especially when there's maybe something bad going on and people are talking about it. You don't see that on YouTube. YouTube will just suggest one video from 9 years ago and you just do you understand? So I mean,
Again,
the
those
heat of the
suggestions
moment,
too,
the heat of
yeah.
the moment thing is not usually there for
Yeah.
YouTube. So it's more of
doesn't feel instant.
what is your interest at this
Right,
point. So if
right.
what you're interested in, the most appropriate video is from 4 years ago, it's going to show you.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Unlike when you're on Twitter and you are seeing real time,
Yeah, real time.
it's more stressful. So that's why I do more of
I see what
YouTube.
you. I think one of the things I enjoy, which is sad too, honestly, is reading comments.
Yes, yes. The
Yeah,
fun
like
is
I
actually in the
like.
comment section.
Yeah,
If you're on,
it's,
if
and
you're on any social
especially
media platform.
like I read some things, especially for sometimes from Nigerians, and I'm like, how do people come up with these things? Like,
You just laugh.
genuinely, like people have.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, it's
So
true.
funny stuff.
Comment
yeah.
sections.
comment
like
sections
my
are
video,
like,
my video that went viral on
Gen
on TikTok.
Z.
Like the top comments that one time was that I was in prison. Like I swear, that's what it was. Because of the wall, the way the wall is set
right.
up. Like it has.
You're
these-
dumb.
Yes, it's an
Or
old
were they
building. I was in
prophesying
Jones.
or something?
I was
I
in
don't-
Jones,
right.
and the way the building looks, it looks almost like similar. I'm like, how? Why is that the top comment? Then I looked at the video and I looked at the wall. I was like, okay, I can see where this is going. And then others were like, is he in barracks, the military?
You know
And
what's
I was like,
I mean,
bro,
it's
like, how do people come up with these things?
bro, it's
Like-
it's interesting. So yes, to round it all up, I guess we've all agreed that we are trading privacy for convenience.
Yes.
Because not one comment was like, "Oh no, privacy for the win," and I wonder what this would, what would be the and Rosaline Ngozi Ihuka, hello gentlemen. Omotayo, you are cracking us up. Really, really, really.
Say, the heaven for Nigerians on social media is set to viewers. If you use WhatsApp, you
WhatsApp,
understand.
yeah. If you send a file, you can send it to viewers.
Viewers, so the best.
And you can't even screenshot it too.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
You're not allowed.
Yeah.
The
But
only
when-
way you
when-
can
when
do
that
it
thing
is
came
with
out,
2 phones.
Funny enough, when that thing first came, you could screenshot. I think they had to upgrade that.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Ah.
yes. When viewers
Yeah,
first
speaking
came,
from
you
experience.
used to be able to, you
Just
could
like
make a
when
screenshot.
WhatsApp for Business first came, like even if you delete a story, folks that are on a business or
Will
WhatsApp
see
for
it.
Business would still be able to see it.
But now it's no more there.
Yeah, hello gentlemen.
WhatsApp used to be the fun times. Like I won't lie. We used to have all these.
Do you remember
You know
to
those
go?
overpowered
Please don't
WhatsApps.
even go there.
Do you remember to go? No, you probably
What
were
is
not
to go?
born then.
No, to
Yeah.
me it's like
Folks, my about folks in the
Chat
chat, do you all
room,
remember
like-
to go?
What is to go?
it's,
To go
it's
is
an
an
app.
app. Probably.
It was
probably
the
would
big
be-
social media then, though.
Let's see. To go app. You'll
It
be
was the
surprised if
big-
it was a South African app.
It
We are
was,
going on a break. We'll be right
Yeah.
back after the break.
I am Miss Mary Cox. I'm Killer Pippin's mother from Awesome Radio.
Awesome radio. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Do you feel it? Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yes. You're welcome to Pitt Perspectives. This is still Awesome Radio Network. And shout out to everyone who's been keeping the conversation engaging. Shout out to everyone in the chat. You all have made this episode very amazing. Yes, Samantha, you said if you didn't used to go, you missed childhood. Take that from me. I believe you, bro. And what's interesting is that To Go was actually founded in 2007 in drum roll,
where?
South Africa. Yes. To Go was fun because I was like, yeah, it was popular for low data usage. That was
Yeah.
interesting too.
I think
Yeah.
one of the big things about To Go was that medal
Chatbots.
thing. No,
Oh,
the
yeah,
medal.
professional.
So the more you
Use
chat
it-
on To Go,
The
they
more
give
you
you
use it,
they give you a badge to say this person is a beginner.
yeah,
This person
Master,
is master,
professional.
So they were like almost 7 or 8 levels.
yes.
So and your badge is always on display. So people were.
When did it die?
They say
I think it
2018,
was BlackBerry that
They
killed
saw a decline in users around 2018,
It was probably
and it was very
BlackBerry
popular in Africa, though.
that killed it really because
Primarily used in
BBM
Africa.
became a big deal at that time. So
2018.
I think kind
I
of
was barely
dipped.
active. Like
So To Go
Were
was
you born then?
big. To Go was really big.
2007.
Especially in Nigeria. I can't speak for other places, but
Bro.
in Nigeria To Go was big. So everybody like people were staying all night to chat just so that
it's
their badge
interesting.
shows.
It's
I think
interesting
I stopped
too.
at professional or something.
It's
That was like
interesting
level
because
4.
before then, the only other thing that was something like that was, did you use Microsoft Messenger or something? Like there was chat groups internet messenger
didn't
too.
use-
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
used to
use
be
that.
a thing.
Which one
Chat
is
groups.
internet messenger?
Yeah, Yahoo
didn't-
Messenger. They
didn't
had
use
chat
that.
groups on computers, and then to go was like
The only
one
reason
of
I
the
know about
first
Yahoo is because I know my
mobile.
father's email used to be on
Oh
Yahoo.
yeah.
That's the only
So yeah, Omotayo said view once on WhatsApp can be screen grabbed. It's just hectic to do so. I didn't even know that.
This guy is.
This guy, are you admitting to something?
Yeah.
Yes, and Rosaline Ngozi Ihuka says privacy is now a mirage because of social media. However, everyone has right to keep his or her information to oneself. Is that even possible at this point?
It's hard.
Because that's what we were talking about. Like if you're on the
Well,
internet,
well, I think the other side of privacy, maybe where that comment will be coming from, is privacy in terms of what you share to other people. Well, maybe not on the side of the companies themselves, like Meta and the rest of it,
Right.
but like what you put out about yourself
Right.
online, because that's another part to privacy. Though a lot of people, and like
Yeah,
I'm like I watch videos, I see things, I'm like, we do not need to have this online. Why are you showing us this kind of moments in your family or in your life? Why are you putting it online? People don't need to see it. And then when people start dragging you now, you will say they are dragging. Like, in the first place, we did not need that information. Why are you telling us? There was a video of, I think it was Solomon Buchi they were dragging this week, where
the wife
was outside and she was begging. I'm like, people were dragging. I'm like,
it wasn't funny. I didn't think.
like
it was,
what? And then they did another video where he was the one outside and the wife. So there was
Oh,
there were two videos actually. So, but like,
I didn't even know that.
my conclusion was like, in the first place, we don't need to see this. Why are you showing us this? Like, for whatever reason, whether they are dragging
Is
me,
that attention-seeking
like, it's-
behavior for?
why?
Yes. So yes, James Brooks Studio say this conversation is touching me where I don't like. That's a very Nigerian English. Yes.
Oh,
We-
golly. That's
We trade privacy for convenience far more than we realize, often without thinking about the long-term cost. Yes, it's a really thoughtful discussion. Thank you, James Brooks. Osondo from Abba Storytelling Hangout here. I'm tempted to format my phone and start over again. If that would even help. Damn, what a conversation. Yeah, I mean, formatting that's interesting too, because I heard that when you delete stuff on the phone, it doesn't actually delete. Like,
Somebody is sharing his to-go username.
yeah, my to-go username was Kali's100. You have great memory too.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have friends I met from to-go.
And
Interesting.
then another comment
Yeah, Rosaline says, one has to be careful.
yeah, please.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, go
One
ahead.
has to be careful what to post on any social media platforms because it doesn't go away even after many years.
It outlives
the
digital
poster.
footprint.
Very true.
Yes, interesting. It's been such an amazing and engaging conversation. I still have friends I made from to go. Interesting. Yes. We're running out of time, or we just blow through the upcoming community events. Yes, let's highlight what's coming up around the community. Patrick, let's do it.
We
I think
have
the first one is
black
black students. Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
We have Black Student Success Summit, ECU Main Campus Student Center.
Yes, the Black Student Success Summit will be held at ECU Men Campus Student Center on Saturday, February the 21st from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Yes, and we'll be singing. Yes, we'll be performing at the events. Yes. Victor Ihuka and Global Connections NC will be there. Zara Senpai, my enemy, said, I got to Ultimate on to go. Yes, I think Ultimate is the highest. Yeah, Ultimate is the highest one. Yes, Pan African Black History Celebration hosted by the International Student Association and the Diaspora Pan African Center from February the 27th to March 1 at Jenkins Building at East Carolina University. Expect powerful conversation, music, fashion, storytelling, and culture. And then the big one, Greenville Mosaic Multicultural Arts Festival 2026, happening on Saturday, March the 28th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yes, we'll be performing there too at Wildwood Park in Greenville. There will be artists, performers, vendors, food trucks, and the whole community. Yes, Opas Further says to go room chats, man. Thanks for the conversation.
Yeah, they had different.
Let me check on my old
different topics.
Yep,
So
different states even.
yes. Oh, so you could choose anyone you wanted
man.
to. Yeah.
Very
It was-
nostalgic,
it was-
really.
it was-
Yeah,
it
it
was-
was.
I have no
And it's
idea
from
what
South
this
Africa.
app is.
Yes, we're out of time. As we close today, here is your weekly inspiration. Convenience is powerful, but awareness is more powerful. Yes, pause, ask questions, decide what's giving up and what isn't. Yes, bravo guys, Rosaline Ngozi Ihuka says, I enjoy this program and always looking forward to it. Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
thank
you,
you.
thank you, Mom C. Yes, what do we have? Community starts with conversation, right?
Yes.
And growth starts with reflection. Yes.
At the end of the day, the day is gonna end.
Yes.
At the end of the day
day's
gotta
gonna
end.
end.
W's in the
Yes.
chat on Twitch.
Yes. Thank you for spending part of your morning and your
And
afternoon
come
or your
celebrate
evening
with
with
us
us.
next week.
Pitt
Oh.
Perspectives. Yes. Don't touch that. Keep listening. It's from all of us here. We love you. Boom.